Hey guys, Alex from Athletics United with your workout. So today we're trying something a little bit different. We're only going to be using things that can be found around the home, so no dumbbells, anything like that, right from the get-go. So everybody should be able to do this without really any modifications. So I'm going to go through the total workout, and then we'll take a look at each one of the movements and how they'd be performed. So we are going to start with 50 heel elevated air squats, then we're going to go into 50 table pull-ups, 50 seated knees to chest, followed by 50 glute bridges, 50 fly push-ups, and the last thing is going to be 50 chair dips. And then you're actually going to do that a total of 2 times. So let's look at each one of those and kind of how they perform. They're all pretty basic motions, but they can be a little counterintuitive. So 50 heel elevated air squats, exactly what it sounds like. You want to find an object, I don't know, 2 to 3 inches thick. This could be a book, this could be anything, pretty much anything you can put under your heels that isn't going to move on you. So once you get that, you're going to get your heels on it, nice and steady. A board would be a good one here, just because it allows you to kind of actually get in your standard stance. I'm going to have to be a little bit more narrow than I normally squat, but that's okay. So, and then we're just going to go down and up. So this should actually allow you to get a little bit lower than you do in your normal air squat. So take advantage of that. This workout is mostly about quality, so we're not really going for time here. So you want to make sure that all your squats are to full depth, all your push-ups are to full depth, everything like that. So next one, 50 table pull-ups. I do not have a table here to demonstrate, but I would recommend doing this with a kitchen table. Coffee table is probably going to be a little bit too short. Whatever it is, you want it to be stable. I wouldn't use like an end table or anything narrow. It might tip on you. So what you're going to do is lower yourself under the table, so your feet, most of your body actually will be under the table. You will then grip the edge and pull up. It's going to be really similar if you've done inverted barbell rows or anything like that in the past. You can also look this up if that description wasn't good enough for you, but it makes a lot of sense once you kind of get to it. So again, full extension on those, as high as you can get. Obviously every table is going to be a little bit different. You might not be able to get full extension, but whatever works. If you don't have a table that you can do this with, your towel, TRX rows, even pull-ups, anything here is fine. So next we're going to go into 50 seated knees to chest. So I'd recommend performing these with a chair. If you have a bench, that's going to be even better because the back's not going to be in the way. I would not recommend a box. For me personally, I find that being able to grip under the edge of whatever I'm on makes these a lot more stable. Otherwise, you know, you're not going to be securely anchored. It might make it a little bit awkward. So how these are performed. So you can get your chair, bench, whatever it may be. Kind of get yourself on the edge, sit back, and up. And up, and up. One more time, okay. So basically like a sit-up, just in the air, kind of keeping those legs out nice and straight in that almost kind of L-sit position. Just going to keep tension on the core, which makes it a little bit of a better workout. Next, we're going to go into the glute bridges. A couple different ways you can perform these. I'm just going to perform them on the ground. You can also do this like you would with a barbell glute bridge. So kind of having your shoulders on a box or chair or anything like that. But this is the simplest way to do it. You're going to get down. You're going to get feet in kind of, again, a shoulder width position. You're going to make sure your back is in a neutral position. And by that, I mean flat against the ground. You don't want to have an arch. So we're going to be flat. And then we're going to come up, hold for 1 second, and back down. Up, hold, back down, and hold. That 1 second hold at the top is very important. Don't rush these reps. Like I said, like with everything else, quality is the focus here. This is great for kind of taking pressure off the front of your body, especially your core. So when we're sitting, do all this, the glutes tend to get weak, which a lot of us are doing right now. So this is fantastic exercise. Next is the fly push-up. It's a little bit different one. Might not have seen this before. So what we're going to do is get down into our push-up position, but we're going to go a little bit wider than we normally would. We're going to drop down from side to side. You want to try to get as wide as possible with these, so that you really get as close as possible to that kind of dumbbell fly stretch that we're looking to recreate. If you can't do those, if they're a little bit tricky, obviously do them off your knees. If even that is a problem or you have shoulder issues, just go ahead and perform standard push-ups. That's going to be just fine. And then the last move is going to be the chair dip. We've done these before. These can be done off a box, off a bench, anything like that. It doesn't have to be a chair. Just gonna lower yourself off, down, and up, and up. For those personally, I'd recommend trying a box or anything like that. Again, it depends on your frame, but on the chair I had to be a little bit more narrow than it's comfortable for me, so find something that you can do them comfortably on. Once again, guys, you're going to complete that and then go through it one more time, total of 2 rounds. All right, guys, enjoy the workout. Hopefully everybody can do it, and we'll see you tomorrow.